We're about to witness a life without the tapeworms, man. The things that was suppressing us, without the programmers. We free. Now, I don't want you to go out there and be tripping when all of these things come online. We all have gifts and we all have different gifts. No gifts are the same. Some people gifts are the same, but there's different gifts. Let's like the X-Men, right? All of them are X-Men, but they are different X-Men. But what we do all have in common is the senses, the spiritual senses, like the sense of smell and seeing and hearing and tasting and touching, all of that. But they've been suppressed. And the people who had these spiritual gifts, like I always had Clairalience. This is what I'm going to talk about today. Clairalience, Clairalience. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm starting to pronounce my words better. That's what I'm talking about. That's the spiritual gift of smell. And I always had it ever since I was young. But we've all had it a little bit. For example, you could talk to a person and you could smell if he's an alcoholic, like a wino. All winos have the same smell, right? No offense to anybody, but once a person get that gluttonous, obese spirit, because gluttony and obesity and stuff is a spirit. Once a person get that, they smell the same no matter if they black, white, Mexican, Asian. It don't matter. Once that spirit of obesity and gluttony is up in that person, then they all smell the same, man. All those crackhead strawberry prostitutes, I used to be like, damn, do y'all all wear the same perfume? You hear what I'm saying? So we all had it. We just didn't know that we were smelling the spirit that's inside of that person. But now, being that these tapeworms are falling off and dying, the things that had us suppressing our spiritual gifts, our spiritual senses. See, these spiritual senses is what we all share. The gifts are going to be different. These things that was, I'm not pointing up, I'm pointing like back. These things that was suppressing our senses and stuff, being that they falling off, man, just like I say, I always say, if you have a tapeworm, you only get, let's say, 30% of the nutrients from the apple. Once that tapeworm is gone, you're going to get 100% of nutrients from that apple, and you're going to start looking different without even changing anything about you, really. Just getting rid of the tapeworm. It's like a water hose that's full blast and you holding it like that, then all of a sudden you just let it go, it's going to go. That's how our gifts and our senses is going to be. So right now I'm talking about, what's that? It's this, man. Man, I wish I could talk as good as like B. Dell, 1014. I always wish I could. You feel what I'm saying? But I can't. So I'm going to start writing the damn thing down, man. I'm talking about smelling. I'm up in the gym one day. I said this in another video. I'm up in the gym one day, up in Phoenix, LA Fitness. And then it's this sister. And she always checking me out. And one day she approached and we talking and stuff. And all of a sudden, I smelled decay. And it went like this. And I was like, like death. And it wasn't her body or nothing like that. It was just hovering right around her. And this was around 2019 going on 2020, and I started really coming online with my senses first. Remember, demon face syndrome is this your spiritual eyes waking up. Remember, Morpheus told Neo that when Neo asked Morpheus, why do my eyes hurt? He said, because you never used them before. You hear what I'm saying? So you're about to start seeing all different types of goons and goblins and also angel face syndrome, what they don't talk about. You're about to start seeing people with the auras and the glow, and there's going to be no mistaking who is the righteous and who is them. You hear what I'm saying? Also with the smell. You're going to be able to smell a serial killer. Listen, remember the saying that a woman who sleep around a lot, what do she smell like? Fish. The reason why is because a Jezebel person like that is marine spirit. They're mermaids. That's fish down. I'm telling you, in the spiritual way. The Most High put a stink on the people. The Most High can put a stink. A smell is spiritual, man. I could smell cancer. I could smell AIDS. I could smell any terminal illness. I could smell it on a person. I also can see it. I know that cancer is a gray and AIDS is like a grayish going into a pinkish. It's weird. It's weird. You hear what I'm saying? But we're all about to start getting this. You hear what I'm saying? You're going to be able to smell if somebody is infected with something. There's not going to be no cloaks on. I told you it's going to be like Shallow Hal. We about to start seeing who people really are. The good people are going to start getting recognized for being good. The news is not going to be able to manipulate it no more. And the bad people, even if they got millions of dollars, even if they P. Diddy or whoever they is, if they evil, they're about to start looking evil. The crazy thing is, even their pictures, physical pictures, photos are going to start looking ugly to us. Like, look at the P. Diddy pictures that they putting up. He looked different. Like something is gone. I seen that up in Bishop Eddie Long. When the spirit left him, the anointing left him, and he didn't even sound good. But real quick, Bishop Eddie Long really let me see that damn near the majority of the church is NPCs, man. And I'm gonna leave it like that. And you can figure out why I said that with Bishop Eddie Long and all of that type of stuff. I'm gonna start smelling it, man. I remember I'm on a mission and I'm with this one guy and he just we chilling, smoking cigarettes, talking and stuff. He came from up north. He was a big dude too. He was in the pen for like 8 years or something. And then he got out 2 days before we was sitting in the mission talking, right? And then he was like, ugh, it smell like S. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, homeless people and stuff. And he said, nah, man, it's a rainbow person that's around here. And I said, why you say that? And he said, because they got a thing about them that make them smell like S, like the sissy ones. And I'm like, why would you say that? And he was like, because it come to find out. He called it the Dookie Demon. I'm not disrespecting anybody or dissing anybody. I'm just saying, a crackhead have a smell. Demons have smells, man. Angels have smells too. Demons have more like foul smells. And you will always know that it's a pure demon, like it's there, like amongst you, because the smell is foul, but you can't put your finger on it. Now, some of the smells are real noticeable, like the death demon and the ones that come from hell. It smells like a sulfur egg type of rotten meat type of smell, and it just comes out in whiffs. And it's not directly, it's like behind them, like it's something behind them. You hearing what I'm saying? It's a few people that I smelt like that. Another thing that has a smell too, but I don't know if this is because of the chemical or the plastic, the silicone or whatever, but them women that got all of them BBLs and different things like that, it has a smell, man. I know, man. And that smell all smell the same from all of them, no matter what race they is. You hear what I'm saying? Just like no matter what race a wino laying on the lick side of the liquor store is, he's gonna have that wino smell. He's not gonna have a prostitute smell. He's not gonna have an obese smell. He's gonna have a specific smell, that wino smell. We about to start coming online. Our senses are going to start getting potent. You're going to start smelling stuff. You're going to start seeing stuff and hearing stuff. You're going to be able to feel stuff. That's going to be my next video, feeling Reiki. You know what I'm saying? Pulling things out of people or putting positive energy up in people. They talk about it in Christianity. The woman, she touched Jesus and she got healed. Jesus used to go around touching people and stuff, Reiki, but they call it evil. Peace.